Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about Carrie Fisher's passing, Princess Leia in Rogue One, my expectations for the ending of Rogue One before actually seeing or during the movie, and then after seeing it, and a little bit about The Last Jedi. So now, Carrie Fisher's passing was something very horrible. I remember I was at the table. I had been getting updates from my friends on Instagram because they know I love Star Wars and I know they love Star Wars too. So they were telling me like Carrie Fisher's sick. And then there had been some news that Carrie Fisher was like fine afterwards. I don't know where I got that information from. But like right before she passed, there had been information that she was going to get out soon. And so I told them that, and I was a little bit more relaxed about it, and I was feeling better. And then my friend, and then I refreshed my Instagram, and there was a news picture that one of my friends posted that said that she had passed away, and my heart like skipped a beat. I got up from the table and I was like, no, and my dad was like, well, what happened? And I just told my dad to hold me. And it was so dramatic, really. But like, I didn't realize why I said it, and I was like, why did I say that to my dad? And I was like, oh, that's what she says to Han Solo. So yeah, there it is. Basically, that's how I found out she passed away, and it really broke my heart because, again, it sounds kind of selfish, I guess, but you know, I really wanted Star Wars to be what it had been envisioned to be from the beginning of the sequel trilogy. However, there's also some upsetting news about that, but I will get into that further down. So basically, obviously, it's sort of a selfish grieving that I had for her passing, but not only that, I knew that she had her daughter, her family, and obviously all of the Star Wars cast that loves her very deeply, and even the fans. And I say that truly, like, aside from my selfishness, there is obviously a part of me that knows that she is a person, and to know that she's been dealing with emotional problems and just had to deal with that her whole life. I do also feel that she never got that peace. Obviously, now, my first instinct was that she was gone and we had lost somebody incredible with a beautiful, amazing sense of humor, one of a kind. So yes, there was that.
Let's go! We gotta go now!
Your Highness, the transmission we received. What is it they've sent us?
Hope.
Why I kept it cut like this, where we don't really see Leia's face, is I'm not a big fan of CGI. I didn't hate it, but I just felt that it's always been Carrie Fisher's role, and even if they tried to remake her face, it just looks weird for me and it distracts me, basically. So yes, I didn't hate it. I appreciate it very much, actually, but I like better when things like that are implied, especially when a franchise like Star Wars could imply it very well. So yes, there was something beautiful to me there is still something so beautiful to me about how Carrie Fisher first appears, about how Princess Leia first appears in A New Hope, and I like that mystery to her. If you guys don't remember, in A New Hope, she's sort of like, at first she's just giving R2 the message, recording the message, and then she's just sort of like running away from the Imperials. So that is why I kept her role minimum in this. So yes, I don't mean to offend anybody, especially the family, or because what I'm about to say, I guess people could take it wrong, because I'm moving on to the next subject, which would be really that Star Wars has no concrete future plans, and it's one of the things that bothered me. It didn't have to do with Carrie Fisher's passing at first. I think that we all had the idea that this sequel trilogy was being planned out since the beginning, since before even The Force Awakens came out. I feel like we were all made to believe that they at least had general plan for it, like what was going to happen, who was going to die, in which episode, what was going to happen, a sort of very general summary of what was going to happen in each episode. However, I'm not sure if everyone knows this, but it has come to light that this is actually not true. Not all the episodes have a general plan. There was the idea that the first one was going to be Han Solo's sort of Han Solo focused, with him as the mentor of Rey, and then the second one sort of being Luke's, and then the third one being Leia's. I guess there was only that, but basically any theory beyond who Snoke is, who Rey is, but not who she could have been. I know we all have our Rey Skywalker, Rey Kenobi, Rey Solo theories, but unfortunately none of that was really thought out, and that just makes me realize even more that she's probably not any of those things. She is probably just her own person. So yeah, I guess this video has to do a lot with a lot of things. So yes, basically, kind of just rips apart all the logistics that we had inside our minds. Now going back to to how the trilogy is going to end or anything like that, no plans are made further than the movie. Even Rian Johnson, I believe, who is the director of The Last Jedi, has said that he had a completely white canvas with The Last Jedi. The only thing he had to know was what was happening before, but whatever was happening after or during The Last Jedi was completely up to him. Now, obviously this changes a lot of things, like all the theories we all had, but most importantly, to me, dwelling on the subject of Carrie Fisher and her passing and Princess Leia, I really hope that they do justice with her character, considering she put I feel like all of her spunk and all of who she was into it. So it seems appropriate that Disney has made an official statement saying that they will not do CGI on Princess Leia, and I think in that case, as the filming for The Last Jedi is already finished, that Princess Leia's passing will probably be mentioned in the scrolls and in the opening scroll for episode 9, and that it won't be insinuated in any way. It'll just be talked about. Like, what I mean is that they aren't even going to show saved footage and use it into the movie. So I guess that's important to remember, and I think it's going to be, I think they'll know what to do, how to make a beautiful tribute to her, and that is the most important thing right now. And it's going to be heartbreaking now going to see The Last Jedi and thinking this is the last time that I'm going to see Carrie Fisher on the big screen as Princess Leia or General Leia. So yes guys, that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought of my expectations during and my expectations after. What you guys think about the news of how nothing is planned further how every director gets to do whatever they feel like with Star Wars. And yes, that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment down below. Bye.